Format is the best contemporary photography festival in the UK, and there is no question about that. Before I joined Format as director for the 2017 edition, I was the photo editor of the Sunday Times magazine for 14 years. Because of my role, I was always aware of the high quality of Format, recognized as the best contemporary photography festival in the UK for its curatorial quality, the top names of artists and photographers which take part, and attracts some of the best experts, curators from around the world. So it's a focal point in the international photography calendar.
With the festival, we're concerned with doing something that actually matters. It's not just about rectangles and lines. The point of a festival is to bring people together, and we wanted to see what we could do to make some kind of impact. So there's a social engaged agenda there as well. The major focus of the festival is habitat, and that breaks down into several different themes. So we've looked at kind of home, we've looked at landscape, we've looked at environment, geology, we've looked at major environmental impacts due to the Anthropocene, and this new era that we're living in today with the humans affecting the geology of our planet. We have someone like Jos Franco, who's traced cotton production from who plants the seeds, who picks the cotton, who processes the cotton, who buys it, and where it ends up at the end, through to a collective of photographers who've been working in the Balkans region all throughout last summer, looking at migrants and their journeys and their stories. But we've also taken kind of a lighter focus in terms of fiction and the flaneur, in terms of wandering through cities. Where are we? What's the state of our cities today? Also the digital environments that we inhabit through social media and VR, and where we're going with that as well. We have around 100,000 visitors per festival. The festival runs for 4 weeks. It's the biggest festival in the UK of its kind, and we attract an audience that travels from all over the world. Our participants are from all over the world, from around 68 different countries. There's around 200 participants showing work over 4 weeks, 5 weekends, and it happens in around 15 buildings all throughout the city. Curating is one of the focuses of the festival. We care very much about site specificity and how people present their work, unusual spaces. We have a lot of non-gallery spaces here as well. We have the museum, we have Quad Gallery, we have Pickford's House, but we also use empty shops, we also have pop-up galleries, we have old factory buildings, and Derby sits on the World Heritage route for the world's first factory was here. Mass production began here. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site. We want the festival to be alive, so it's not just about exhibitions. So we have workshops, we have masterclasses, we have talks, we have portfolio reviews where people can come and have one-to-ones, 20 minutes with producers, editors, directors from all over the world during the launch weekend. There's also a conference, we produce publications, we're also engaged with the photo book scene as well, so we have a photo book market where we support and curate a selection of independent publishers to come and show what they're doing. So the festival happens every 2 years, but in the run up to that there's 3 to 4 years or more worth of collaboration. Part of that is giving commissions to artists, so injecting resources into the creative community as well, so supporting people to make new work, and collaborating with international organisations to bring forth work that hasn't been seen in the UK before. So one of the major projects this year is called the Flaneur. So for the last 3 years we've been working with Procurate, which are based in Portugal, and then through that there's about 15 organisations all over Europe, so from Poland, from Spain and Italy and so on. The flaneur idea is to look at what the kind of contemporary reading of the city is in Europe today. So we invited photographers and artists to do residencies in all these multiple places, and those commissions and residencies have fed through to an exhibition that's in one of our venues here. Because we're so dynamic in terms of supporting networks, supporting people to produce new work, we're very passionate about helping people thrive and survive in this creative economy. We feed through to businesses, we feed through to other charities around the world, and we feed through to other organisations that aren't just cultural organisations. We're very engaged with the ideas that we're putting forward.